This is JP with Political Pop Culture, and this is my take. AOC has only tweeted about child migrant detention twice under the Biden administration. AOC went viral in 2019 after previously unseen photos of her crying near a migrant detention center were released. Of course, those were fake. Representative AOC has only tweeted about the situation at the border a handful of times since President Biden took office, compared to her dozens of tweets about the border, including accusations that the GOP constructed mass concentration camps during the Trump administration. This is not okay. Never has been okay. Never will be okay. No matter what the administration or party, AOC wrote on Twitter on February 23rd in response to a Washington Post story titled, "First Migrant Facility for Children Opens Under Biden." It's only been 2 months into this administration, and our fraught, unjust immigration system will not transform in that time. That's why bold reimagination is so important. DHS shouldn't exist. Agencies should be reorganized. ICE gotta go. Ban for-profit detention, create climate refugee status, and more, AOC continued. On the same day, AOC responded to a Twitter user asking about how to deal with unaccompanied migrant children. One short-term shift is requiring influx facilities with children to be licensed. Another issue, whether these services should be contracted out the way they are, and whether facilities with controversial records, example Homestead, should even be reopened. During the Trump administration, AOC tweeted about the terms cages, concentration camps, and internment camps in relation to the border nearly 24 times between February 2018 and July 2019. The GOP has supported building mass concentration camps on the southern border. Kids and families are dying. Now they want money for more, with zero negotiation on how money is to be spent. We can't do that. They've shown that when they get more money, they build more camps. Hashtag close the camps. AOC wrote on Twitter in June, in 2019, a year after former President Donald Trump signed an executive order ending the so-called family separation policy. AOC went viral in 2019 after previously unseen photos of her crying near a migrant detention center were released. I'll never forget this because it was the moment I saw with my own eyes that the America I love was becoming a nation that steals refugee children from their parents and caged them. More kids died after this. To date, no one has been held accountable. We need to save these kids. Except, those pictures, that was a lie. It was a lie. Remember that? All those crying pictures for those poor migrant children. She's standing in front of an empty parking lot. This is the face of the left wing. This is the face of the progressives. This is the face of a liar. Migrant children are arriving at the U.S. southern border at rates faster than they can be processed and transferred to sponsor homes, all while the Biden administration has repeatedly denied that there is a crisis at the border. I don't know, does this sound like a crisis? Customs and Border Protection encountered 100,441 individuals in February. That's a 28% increase over January. 19,246 individuals were in family units. 9,457 were unaccompanied children. So almost 10%. Almost 10% of those 100,000 people were unaccompanied children. 71,598 were single adults. That's not a crisis, though. No, that's not a crisis. And it certainly is nothing for AOC to get worked up about. She can give a moment of attention to a story and say, oh, well, it's bad under any administration, but now we're just going to look the other way. And she can show what an absolute hypocrite she absolutely is. If this was a problem under Donald Trump, why is it not a problem when it's going on under Biden? Not only going on, but because of his ridiculous policies, which incentivize illegal immigration, it's getting worse. Well, again, the problem is her guy is in power. As long as her side is in control, the problems are going to be minimized. Oh, well, they're not that big a deal. We're doing what we can. You're not doing what you can, and this is still a problem. It was a problem under Obama, and now it's a problem under Biden. Stop incentivizing illegal immigration. Stop allowing people to illegally claim refugee status. So here's my take. My take is that the left wing is planning on incentivizing illegal immigration. They want to increase the number of illegal aliens coming into this country. They want to increase the number because they know whether it's 5 years or 10 years or 20 years, there'll be another big amnesty program, which is just going to mean millions more Democratic voters. They can't win playing by the rules, so they have to change the rules. They have to invite illegal aliens to come into the country. They have to offer them incentives, free health care. We're going to pay your way. We're going to make life so easy for you at the expense of the people who work and live in the United States legally. That's my take. I'd love to hear your take. You can let me know what you think by leaving a comment for us. You can also join the cult at PolPopCult on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Rumble. Also, if you liked the video, please give us a like, give us a rumble. That little bit of action from you really makes a big difference to the channel. Shows those algorithms that people really are paying attention and like what we're doing. And if you don't like what we're doing, by all means, leave us a comment or email us, contact@politicalpopculture.com. I appreciate you listening, and we'll talk to you soon.